Hello everyone, this is Ash and this is Void War. Be honest, I kind of forgot everything about this game from the last time I played it. But let's just go ahead and start a new game here. Select Commander Exile. I guess that's gonna be the one. Exile is the commander, sure. Enter name. Randomize it. Novaris. Heck yeah, we're gonna do Novaris. Let's go. Alright, so Triumph of Heaven. I'm gonna learn this as I go. It's similar to F2TL, so I should be able to figure it out, right? So we have a character here, Imperial Enforcer. And let's see, over here, Imperial Enforcer. And then we have the Exile. Exile is a captain. Okay, so these are our systems, right? They look pretty good so far. I think really I gotta use the other members to fight off any kind of resistance that gets inside my ship, and I don't really remember. I'll learn it as I go, right? So this game just came out full release, so that's pretty exciting. Let's take a look at where we need to go. Launch, I guess, right here. Let's go. Oh, difficulty. We get to choose our difficulty here. Well, it's in normal, and it stays on normal, right? Commander Exile, and that's all we have for commander selection. Let's go. The God King has fallen. The Empire is in despair. Brother fights against brother as the ruinous cold sweep through the very stars. The very fabric of reality trembles before the onslaught of the mnemonic store. I don't know what happened to my voice. Alright, deep within the Imperial core worlds, one final hope exists: to rekindle the flame within the vault of souls. To the Empire, you are a blasphemous. Blah blah. Yes. To the cults, you're a heretic. Trust no one. Let no one stop you from bringing the renegades of this forsaken realm to their destined annihilation. Okay, so from what I remember, there are different factions I could join, right? You prepare for the long voyage ahead. Yes, I'm prepared. I think I need a warp on the top. Engage subspace drive. So these guys are working on something. One's on the engine, and I think I need one to kind of remain on the shields. What's this system here? It's like a doorway of some sort. But I do remember you have to vent out. Ooh, we load crew and we fire crew over to their ship, right? Yeah, that's right. You could send crew over with a pod. Okay, we'll figure this out as we go. You do have to vent out the fires. So let's go ahead and warp. We have an unvisited node. Let's go south. Why? Because I want to, that's why. All right. An Imperial convoy comes into view as you approach. The ships within the convoy hastily engage your subspace drives, preparing to jump out, all except for one lone vessel, which pivots to confront your ship. Why? Why would you do that? Imperial corvette. Hostile. All right. So let's go ahead and pause our game. Command mode. So I need to lock my gun. Storm, right? Auto fire on. And I believe I could do both weapons. Auto fire on. Let these do their thing. Let's go. Very anticlimactic build up for these guns to fire. Just, they're going. I need a target first. All right, so let's go ahead and target. I'm gonna target their shields, right? I think that's their shields. Both of you target those shields. Nice, we got a hit in. Come on, man. Let's do this thing. The lasers are hitting me. Looks really awesome, by the way. And we're doing some damage. Shields are still down, so bolt cannon, I'm gonna have you retarget. Ammunition. The enemy vessel suddenly changes course. The ship is preparing to jump. I don't think so, buddy. All right, so bolt cannon, go for their engine. You know what? I want both of you taking out that engine ASAP. All right, engine is down. Retarget. Back to the shields. They're not jumping anywhere. We destroyed their systems. They have to go repair all that stuff, but it's too late because we win. Nice destruction. Amid the wreckage, a handful of intact cargo containers. Some contain useful material. So we got 20 scrap, and we got munitions. Munitions for missile bays and artillery systems. Thank you. Okay. Did we take any damage? Not really. I mean, our ship looks pretty intact to me. We need to go and potentially get some more armor, shield upgrades, things like that. We could do that soon, probably. What is this? So that's a merchant or ordnance expert. So it seems like the Imperials were against. Right? I don't really want to go against many factions if I don't have to. A nexus of influence. Let's go to the middle. Give us the ability of choice. We're under attack again. You encounter an Imperial vessel. Judging by the scorch marks on its hull, it appears to have taken some damage. Before you can further assess the situation, the vessel arms its weapons to start firing at you. Well, that's great for you, man. We're just gonna have to fire right on back, aren't we? So let's go ahead and shoot the shields out. Oh, shields are up there. Okay. We're gonna shoot these shields out and shoot both of you are firing on shields. So storm requires 2 power, and it does 1 hull shot. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna have to look into my upgrades a little bit later. What is this, by the way? Powers all the ship's weapons. Manning improve weapon charge speed. Really? You get over here, like right now. We need that maxed out. And then what does this do? Let's see. Grants 1 shield barrier for every 2 power bars. Each shield barrier can block 1 shot. Manning improves shield charge speed. Okay. So there is a reason to move people around to different areas. Okay, so they're also manning their shields, but that's okay. We can take it out. All right, so we're going to change things up just a little bit. Bolt cannon is going to work on their oxygen. Let's just make this a little more interesting. They're dead. All right, we win. You search through the remains and find a few useful items. So we got more scrap metal. Thank you. Very handy, very handy. We're gonna use that. And do we want to go here? Current stock is missile bays, missile templates, systems, and equipment. This one is crew contracts, equipment consumables. And what do you do? A nexus of influence. I'm going to go to the merchant. I'm not too sure about this influence stuff yet. Within moments, you receive a communication request from a nearby ship. It is a supply barge of one of the local merchants' guilds. Let's talk with them. I have heard that the likelihood of sustaining injuries from starship grade weapons fire is ironically pretty low. They say that the internal structure of ships absorb most of the impact. Is that true? Mind you, I should never want to find out myself. I see. Let's see, trade. So you sell weapons, that's good, but I don't really have enough power distribution, however you want to say that, to worry about that too much yet. I'm probably gonna have to do the tutorial again to figure out how to rebalance everything. So merchant, I think you can level it up over here actually. Scrap metal, yeah, I think used for purchasing upgrades for your system. Loadout, upgrade, I think upgrade. Allows you to kind of level up your ship systems. Let's see, so we have missile bay, loads and fires missiles, but it comes with a free missile. That's kind of nice. Husk constructs biomechanical worker husk. Ooh, that could be kind of fun, actually. An industrial system repurposed by Technocult to suit their artifact extraction expeditions. I might befriend Technocult, the Techno Husk people. Auto Surgeon activates to heal all friendly crew in the room. Recharges every jump. Okay, so you can put these in different rooms. Got it. Electro Maw. DPS +1. DPS +3 against targets with over 100 max HP. Stuns nearby enemies for 5 seconds on kill. It's thunderous blows radiate power sufficient to disrupt nervous functions. So we have Plasma Projector. Attacks all nearby enemies. Known for its effectiveness in clearing out masses of unprotected infantry. And then we have this one, which is Beam Carbine. This one actually sounds pretty good. 2 DPS +1 in large rooms. Upon its initial fielding, the only complaint within the Imperial Fleet Marines was that they were not issued enough of them. I wouldn't mind having that for one of my crew members. What do you guys have now? Nothing. You just have equipment slots. All of you just have equipment slots. How much money do I have? 88. Let's just grab one of those. And there's a lot of noise next door. Oh no. Okay, I'm back. The neighbors decided to do yard work, so I had to go shut a window, but it's very hot here. So that kind of sucks, but that's right. So Electromall might be interesting. I mean, this one sounds pretty good too, but they're very expensive. I would rather not do all that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and let's equip that on one of my crew. I don't want to put it on the captain. Captain does captain stuff, right? So let's put it on Robosk. Oh, we can rename him. Nice. Okay. Well, Robosk, you're going to get a weapon. Can I scroll down to weapons? View. Oh, it's down here. Cargo. Go ahead and place this gun in Robosk's inventory. I like the names. It's funny. We got very cyborgy kind of names, right? Okay. Well, thank you for that. And I think we're good. Well, they got a lot of crew, don't they? Imperial officer. So do I work for the Imperial? I don't fully understand, but all right. Let's get out of here. Toggle descriptions. Actually, I want to read this first. All right, so we can do some upgrades. So I can upgrade shields. Cost 20. 2 shield barriers. That's nice. But does that cost more reactor? Yeah, I think it would. Used for powering your ship's systems. Each bar represents 1 reactor power. Subsystems do not require power. So right now we got 9 units for 20 scrap. We can upgrade it. Let's go ahead and upgrade this, actually. So we got 28 more. For 25, we're going to do another upgrade. I don't know. Life support fills the oxygen quicker. There's weapon bay. Increased system power. Powers all the ship's weapons. Manning improves. Weapon charge speed. Upgrading allows you to power more weapons. Ooh. Okay, so these are all good things to really do. So what's this? Commander Throne. Autopilot 80%. Sensor strength. Wow. Then we could do more evasion with the engines. I think weapons and shields really is priority, right? So let's go ahead and upgrade our shields. And next I'm going to upgrade weapons. So let's do it. Weapons is going to be the next priority. I just want to make sure my shields are good. That's cool. I would rather do that than go to the shop. I mean, it's nice to have guns for my dudes though. All right, let's go to the next one. So we have unvisited known. Unvisited known up here is a merchant, but I don't think I could. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get to that. All right, cool. Let's go to the middle. I like the ability to have choice. You come across a large orbital structure. It is a massive floating vat in the shape of a cross. Its surface is covered in human corpses. Investigate it. You approach the thing. The central mass of corpses suddenly erupts into putrid energy. The energy twists through the void and tunnels one of your crew. Their skin cracks, blisters, hurtling them through an accelerated process of decay. Your crew survives the ordeal, but it seems they are permanently transformed. Immune to poison. Poison slowly heals self. Constantly creates toxic gas. This is a demonic entity? Oh man. Alright. Constantly creates toxic gas. Alright, so you need to stay away from all my other crew. And you're immediately with my crew. Go over here. Ah! Gather him, gather him. Oh no. I got toxic gas. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's all you. Apparently nobody else can help you anymore. You're a demonic toxic entity. So this is yours. You're the weapons guy now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so we have unvisited node, unvisited node. Let's go middle again. Just gotta be careful what we talk to. You pass by a large number of cargo haulers, loitering aimlessly. One of the haulers broadcasts a harangung speech and is met by a wild cheers of one of the hauler captains. Launch bay still from the haulers? No. Let's investigate. An Imperial patrol ship arrives and begins harassing the haulers. One of the haulers splits off from the rest of the group close to the patrol ship. It detonates in a violent explosion, disabling the Imperial vessel. The haulers occupy themselves subduing the crew of the patrol ship, leaving you to salvage the wreck. Thank you. So I just got some free stuff for investigating. Nice. All right, so I do want to upgrade my weapons, right? That's what I set out to do. And it would make sense to use the rest towards my engines, so let's do it. I want to max my ship out as much as we can. So now we need to go... Let's go north. Why, I don't know. That just seemed like the right thing to do. You hear reports of a rogue Imperial commander in the system. Investigate. We gotta investigate every single time. You maneuver toward a protoplanet and discover a small hangar hidden on its surface. Upon approaching the hangar, several mines detonate and rip at chunks of plating from your hull. Later, you receive an anonymous transmission. Stop following me. Rude. Wasn't following you. Just got damage from that. You detect a hostile Imperial ship approaching your flank. Okay, well that's easy enough. Right, so we're gonna take out the shields as usual. Usual routine, you know, take out the shields first. And I should have upgraded damage to my guns, which is fantastic. What's this? Oh, my subspace system is charging. Get my shields back up, thank you. Apparently they have very strong guns that damage my shields. Okay, so now I need to fire on their oxygen. Let's kill them. Let's make their oxygen suffer. All right, and now retarget to the guns. This is fun. All your systems are damaged, folks. Oh, really? You fixed this, did ya? Not for long, buddies. The enemy vessel suddenly changes course. The ship is preparing to jump. Not for long. Not for long. Some useful material is visible among the wreckage. Thank you. So we got some more munitions. We got all kind of cool stuff. All right. So down here is a shipyard. It's a safe place to rest, but there's no way we're going to make it to that one. We have two to choose from here. Merchant has systems, modules, weapons stiller. I think I'm good on weapons. I forget what happens with the abstract wound. Then we have Stargate. Okay, let's go up. It's a nice ship we have. An abandoned shipyard floats into view. It appears to be a safe place to rest. Repair my hull integrity. I'm missing one. Heal my injuries or construct a machine slave. I think I'm gonna do this one. Scavenge munitions. No, I want machine slave. You scavenge a shipyard for corpses and manage to cobble together a functioning husk. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so both of you on my shields is not a bad idea, actually. I'm kind of cool with that. Okay, so we got unvisited known. We're going to the middle. It gives me the ability to have choice, which I love that. The space here is devoid of anything noteworthy. You transit towards the next jump node. Sounds good. Let's go. Middle. A frozen corpse collides with one of your ship's antenna mast. Later, you discover a weapon caught in the mast scaffolding. Electro baton. Oh, free weapon. Thanks. I will give that to... Who should I give that to, actually? The captain, I guess, maybe. I mean, you're already kind of a weapon in yourself. Let's give it to our machine. Oh no, you can only get tools. All right, Captain. You get this. You got the baton, Captain. All right. Now that we have that done, let's warp out of here. That was a free weapon. That's nice. So we want to do mechanic, current stock, systems, modules, or equipment? Or do we want to do guns, ship ornament, huh? Now let's go ahead and go mechanic, I think. Mechanic sounds interesting. Before you can get your bearings, you are accosted with an old supply ship. The crew of the ship contacts you, wishing to sell you some of their wares. So let's go ahead and talk. The principal of Haima is a realm ruled by Lord Visavinium Haima. Once a brilliant Imperial admiral, now corrupted by Arak, his strategic brilliance serves the blood god sinister agenda. Oof, okay. Alright, so we have the option to trade, attack, or leave. We're going to go ahead and trade. And what do you have? So you have Husk Rack. Constructs biomechanical worker husk. An industrial system repurposed by the Technocult to suit their artifacts. Extraction. That sounds pretty neat in itself, but it's very expensive. Now we got Auto Surgeon. Activate to heal all friendly crew in the rooms. And Missile Bay. Then over here we got plus 10 to all Raider Outlaw units. Okay. Imperial, and we have War Cultists. We have a lot of different races we could choose. So over here we got Siege Axe. DPS, plus 2 to DPS, 1 DPS in medium rooms. And 400% door break speed. This assault rifle. I want that, actually. Assault drill. 1000% door break speed. I want an assault rifle. That's it. That's all I'm gonna get. And I want to give that to... I mean, I could give it to you. But I'm gonna make you into a weapon. Yes, take the gun. Let's get out of here. Thank you for the shop. All right. So we're getting close to our objective, which is that jump gate. You encounter a damaged death cult vessel that begin powering their weapons. Okay. No problem. You're already on fire, dude. I guess we're gonna add to that a little bit. So let's take out your shields. So you can like self-destruct here. My shield's got 2 people to recharge. Oh, you're slowing me down, are you? That's right, we got you. We got you. You're mostly robots in here. Bye-bye. Lost a little faction with them. That's okay. What else am I gonna do? They don't want to negotiate. A powerful shockwave shatters their remnants in every direction. You salvage as much as you can before the rest is lost. I gotta choose one. So module, pathogenic recycler unit, plus 10 HP to all death cultists. I could do 33 scrap metal used for upgrading your ship. I don't really need the module, honestly. I don't know much about that life. Let's go to the Stargate. You approach the Stargate. Alright, so this is where we have a pretty big choice here. We can go to Desolate, or Imperial. Imperial is pretty much all the way through the middle here. Desolate, so we also have an Inclusion Zone. So this is a war zone, which might be good for me, actually. Neutral. I'm gonna stick with Warzone, actually. Sounds like fun. Your ship emerges within the boundaries of an Imperial vassal sector. While this, one of the more civilized regions of space. The fall of the God King has thrown largest swatches of Imperial society into disarray. Alright, so I need to upgrade something probably. So we have 44. Let's go ahead and place another one into my shields. And let's warp. I want to keep my shields as high as possible because we are getting into some pretty chaotic stuff. So this is Influence, Merchant, Shaman, Crew Contracts, or Psychomancy. I'm gonna try that. I don't know much about that, but crew contracts. Let's get more crew members. You arrive in system and are immediately attacked by the enemy ship. Your hand is near your nearest. Yes, I can read words. It's fine with that. All right, so we're gonna stick with our normal strategy. This is for every game I ever play. Take out the shields first, then take out the weapons. And what is that? What is that weapon? We're gonna take that weapon out next. I don't like that weapon. They shot my captain. Yeah, take out the shields real fast, please. Oh man. They're hitting my ship. Alright, I might have to go do repairs or something like that. Let's see, I have to go to that system that got shot. We got a couple of systems down. Well, no, just one. So you go ahead and jump over here. Oh, another one. All right, robot, I need you to go repair this ASAP. I know it sucks because you guys are also speeding up my No way. Alright, you have to go over here. We are getting hit. Energy spike detected in the engine room. They're planning to escape. No, they're not gonna escape. Hit those engines, man. Hit those engines. You actually don't need to go over there. Stay where you are. Yeah, take their engines out ASAP. And then we're going to shoot their shields again. Make sure that they stay down. And you guys need to get on our shields so we don't suffer any kind of fate. Yeah, repair my systems, please. We got... You spend some time salvaging what you can from the remains. 29 scrap, okay. Man, those guys were pretty tough, actually. Look at that. We got hit. 15 evasion. All right, what else can we do, right? So you go ahead and get back here. Let's warp out. So we have our shamans. Let's go to our shamans. Jammed. You detect a plague cult ship approaching your ship with weapons activated. Plague cult, huh? All right. So, plague cult, you want to play, do ya? Actually, let me go ahead and... I can't upgrade. Okay. Okay, do what we can. This one, I cannot put anybody else in that room. It'd be kind of fun to send people over to their ship, but I also don't want to risk that. Robot, you're immune to fire, right? Okay, just go take care of it. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Open that door. We're gonna have to get these rooms clear. The gods have spoken. We will submit to your will. Accept these resources as our offering. No. You almost destroyed my ship. You're gonna have to suffer. You did too much damage, man. Life support unpowered. Oh no. Go, go, go. Oh, close the door. You search through the remains and find a few useful items. Munition and some scrap. See, we got the 34 anyway. You're dying because... But you're a husk. How are you dying? Okay. Shoot. You're gonna die either way. You're all gonna die. Come on, come on, come on. This needs to get back in. Come on, power. We're all gonna die, dude. We need this thing powered ASAP. What are we gonna do? All right, you need to go power this. You have no choice. Uh-oh, everything is suffering now. Go, go, go. Power, power, power. You two, go. I know you're the captain, but we're gonna die if we don't get that done. How do I power it? I don't know how to add power. I guess it's already got one. That's funny. Everybody died. Commander suffocated. Oh man. Alright, surrenders refused. 2. Scrap upgrades. That's crazy. Systems System damage inflicted on enemy. All right, let's check out. Did we unlock anything? How did we unlock things? I'm not sure, but that was pretty fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely dive further in this, and just gotta keep those systems up, man. I need to get the recharge speed of the oxygen fixed pretty quick. You know, I think maybe being more balanced with what I'm doing on my ship would be a smart move. So we'll have to do that. Let's see if we can beat Void War. Okay, we'll have to check that out soon. That's all the time I got for this one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for the next one.